Aloha, my name is Syed Sarmad. I'm the principal broker for Advantage Vacation. Advantage Vacation is a licensed real estate company in Maui specializing in the resales of timeshares. We've been in business for over 25 years and our office is located at the Lahaina Cannery Mall in Lahaina, Maui. I've often been asked about what is the best timeshare on Maui. And what I'd like to do is give you information on the main features of the three major name brand timeshare properties that are located on Maui. They're all on Kaanapali Beach. The first one is the Hyatt Residence Club on Kaanapali. It's on the south end of Kaanapali Beach, right next to the Hyatt Hotel. And this is a newly constructed property. It was completed in December of 2014. It's a 12-story property, beachfront, consisting of 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units. They're not block-off units. There's a swimming pool on the property, there's a fitness center out there, there's a convenience market, and right next door is the Hyatt Hotel, which has several restaurants and spa and shopping. Now, these units, how the reservation program works at the Hyatt Vacation Club is you purchase a specific week in a 1 bedroom or a 2 bedroom or a 3 bedroom unit with a preset floor level assignment. So since this is a 12-story building, you either purchase in the lower level floors, which is considered floors 1 through 4, or mid-level, which is 5 through 8, or the upper level, which is 9 through 12. So you purchase a specific week and you would get a unit for that week, either in the upper level, mid-level, or lower level, the level that you had selected at the time of your purchase. You don't have to make any reservations because you bought a fixed week. Now, what you can do is you can float that week or select a different week. And how the Hyatt program works is there's actually an 18-month reservation window. So let's say, for example, you have a January week, you own week 1 at the Hyatt Vacation Club. And what you want to do is, let's say it is a week in 2017. Now you have with the Hyatt what's called the Home Resort Preference Period, which entitles you to select a different week 12 to 6 months prior to your use week. So let's say you've got week 1 in 2017 and you want a different week. You can start your request in January or week 1 of 2016, anytime from then until June 30th of 2016, and request any week between in 2016 or through June of 2017. So you have that 18-month window and you have the ability to do that at your home resort 12 to 6 months in advance. Then you also have, because this is a point-based value associated with your week, so the Hyatt Vacation Club, you've got a deeded week with a particular size unit and you've got a Hyatt Vacation Club point value associated based on the size of the unit and the demand of the week that you're purchasing. So this point valuation you can use during that home resort preference period for a smaller unit and then use the remaining points at another location. Now also what you could do is there's a period where between 6 months in advance to 1 day in advance you can make a reservation at any other Hyatt Vacation Club property in their network. So you could use those points at other locations if you chose not to use your entire points or any of the points at your home resort. You also have Interval International. Now if you bought from the developer, you can convert those points into Hyatt Gold Passport points to use in Hyatt hotels elsewhere. The ability to convert into Hyatt Gold Passport points is not available to a resale purchaser. All the other reservation benefits are exactly the same as if you bought from the developer. Moving on to the Marriott Maui Vacation Club, which is located right next to the Hyatt property, also on Kaanapali Beach. There are 2 sections or 2 phases of this development. There's the hotel conversion phase and the Lahaina Napili Towers, which was constructed as a purpose-built timeshare. So the hotel conversion phase has 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom units. Before I go into that, the amenities at the property, there's swimming pools at the property, there's a fitness center, there's a restaurant in the property also. Now, for the 1 bedroom units and the 2 bedroom units in the hotel conversion phase, the 1 bedroom units consist of 2 hotel rooms, 2 full bathrooms, and each unit in the one bedroom has a partial kitchen which consists of a microwave, a small refrigerator, dishwasher, kitchen sink. And the living room has a sofa that pulls out into a bed and a dining area that seats 4 people. The bedroom has a king bed and there's also a full bath. The 2-bedroom lock-off units has a third room or a third hotel room which can be used as a second bedroom or can be used as a studio lock-off to get a second week of vacation out of it. This third room has a king bed, a sofa pull-out, there's a microwave and a small refrigerator on the property. There are no washers and dryers on the units, there are washers and dryers on the property, and there's also a communal kitchen which has electric stoves, microwave and kitchen sink in the property. I want to move back to a second for the Hyatt Kaanapali Beach Residence Club. All those units have full kitchen, washer dryers in those units. Now getting back to the Marriott, at the second phase, which is called the Lahaina Napili Towers, which is purpose-built timeshare units, those are 2 and 3 bedroom lock-off units which have full kitchen and washer dryer in the living room. The lock-off part of this is the studio part, has a king bed, a sofa pull-out, a kitchen sink, a microwave and a refrigerator. There's washer dryer in the community, complimentary washer dryers in different floors of the Lahaina and Napili Towers. Now the Marriott reservation system, they have 2 programs for making reservations. One is called Legacy Week ownership and the other one is called the Destination Club Points ownership. The Legacy Week ownership is you purchase a unit in a particular size unit, view category, annual, biannual at that resort. And the Destination Club Points program is a point-based program which gives you a beneficial interest in a land trust which comprises of inventory from all the Marriott Vacation Club properties. So if you own a Legacy Week at the Marriott Vacation Club, and if you own a 1 week, then it entitles you to make a reservation at your home resort for that 1 week in the size of the unit you own. Now, if you own 2 or more Legacy Weeks, at your respective home resort, you can make your reservations up to 13 months in advance consecutively for your weeks of vacation. What Marriott does is they allocate half the inventory for people who can book up to 13 months in advance, and the other half of the inventory is allocated for people who own single units. Now, if you purchased a Destination Club Points program, the Destination Club Points program is you don't own in a specific resort, you own in a club. And what this entitles you to do is make reservations at any Marriott resort for partial days in any size unit and view type, if applicable, based on the number of points you have. And you can, as a Marriott Destination Club Points owner, you can make reservations up to 13 months in advance. Now, what is the difference between purchasing resale versus retail? If you bought a Legacy Week, and if you bought it after June 20th of 2010, you have the ability to make a reservation at your home resort, just like if you bought from the developer, whether it's 12 months in advance or if you own multiple shares, you can book 13 months in advance. If you want to make any reservations, go to another resort, then you have to enroll into Interval International and make that exchange. If you were a resale purchaser, you don't have the option to convert into Marriott Reward Points. Of course, if you buy from the developer, then you have the option to exchange through Interval International, convert into Marriott Reward Points, or you have the option to enroll into the Destination Club Points program and participate in their benefits. Now, what are the benefits of the Marriott Destination Club Points program? It entitles you to make reservations at any resort, again based on the number of points you have at any Marriott Vacation Club property, or go through Interval International, or convert it into Marriott Reward Points for hotel stays, cruises, car rentals, etc. Now, what is the difference if you purchase a a Destination Club Points package on the resale market? There's absolutely no difference if you buy a resale timeshare versus buying one from the developer as far as Marriott Destination Club Points program works. Going back again into the reservations with the Marriott at the Marriott Maui Ocean Club, there are, at the original phase, you have Platinum season, which goes weeks 1 through 51, and week 52 is considered Platinum Plus. So if you bought if you bought a Platinum Plus ownership, that entitles you to book any week in the year, and Platinum season is any week excluding New Year's. In the Lahaina Napili Towers, they have fixed weeks and floating weeks out there, and if you bought a floating week, you can choose any week 1 through 50 at that resort. Now, both the Marriott and the Hyatt properties are in short walking distance to the Whaler Shopping Center, which has world-class shopping and dining at that resort. You also have a golf course nearby in Kaanapali, which is called the Kaanapali Golf Course. The third resort is the Westin Kaanapali, which is approximately about a mile north of Whaler Shopping Center. It's located on North Kaanapali Beach. This is a purpose-built timeshare resort. They've got 3 phases. There are 2 phases that have been completed. It's called the Westin Kaanapali Ocean Resort Villas and Westin Kaanapali Ocean Resort Villas North. These 2 phases have been completed, and the third development, which is adjacent to the Westin Kaanapali Ocean Resort Villas North, is called the Westin Nanea Ocean Villas. Is currently under construction and won't be completed until the latter part of summer of 2017. Now, at this resort, at the Westin Kaanapali Ocean Resort Villas, often called the South Villas, and the Westin Kaanapali Ocean Resort Villas North, there are several swimming pools, there's a fitness center, there's a spa, there's tennis courts, there's casual dining, there's fine dining, and convenience markets located in both these properties. They also provide complimentary hourly shuttle taking you to Whaler Shopping Center, Lahaina Cannery Mall, and into the Lahaina town every day. So those benefits are available to you when you're a guest at the Westin Kaanapali Ocean Resort Villas. Now, there's 2 types of units at the Westin Kaanapali Ocean Resort Villas South. There are 1-bedroom units and 2-bedroom lock-off units. So the lock-off feature gives you the ability to split your unit and make it a 2-week vacation, 1 week in a studio, 1 week in a 1-bedroom unit. And the 2-bedroom lock-off features have a full kitchen, washer dryer in the living room, and then the 2nd bedroom has a kitchenette, which consists of a 2-burner cooktop, full-size refrigerator, dishwasher, washer dryers also, and a full bath. And the 2nd bedroom has a king bed and a sofa pull-out. So therefore you can split it into 2 weeks and make it a 2-week vacation. How the Westin program works is that you buy in a particular view category and size a unit, and this entitles you to make a reservation at your home resort 12 to 8 months in advance. You have priority in booking, and based on space availability, you get the reservation in the type of unit that you own and the view category you own. These are floating week timeshares entitling you to book any week 1 through 50 unless you specifically purchase week 51 or 52, which are called event weeks. Now, what you can do is if you make reservations less than 8 months in advance at your home resort, you can come in for partial stays. So you don't have to stay for a full week. You can check in or check out any day of the week based on the number of star options. So each unit size and at the Westin Kaanapali has a star option value, which gives you the ability to also exchange into other Starwood Vacation Villa resorts. There's about 18 or 19 other locations that you can make an internal exchange into any of those locations 8 months in advance. Because the Westin Kaanapali Ocean Resort Villas South and Westin Kaanapali Ocean Resort Villas North are classified as mandatory resorts in the Starwood Vacation Network system, when you purchase a resale, you have the ability to internally exchange into any of these locations. You can also bank or roll over your unused star options. The only benefit that's not transferable to a resale purchaser at these mandatory resorts is the right to convert into star points or hotel points. The new property that's being under construction is called the Westin Nanea Villas. It will not have lock-off units. It will have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units and will be rated as or considered a voluntary resort. So if anyone were to purchase a resale timeshare at those locations, they would not have the ability to make internal exchanges into other Starwood properties. And this, in summary, is the 3 major properties. They're all located on Kaanapali Beach. I hope this information has been helpful to you. Mahalo.